Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for a Ford Focus Active Estate walk around video. If you're currently sat there thinking, I'm loving these walk arounds and I don't want to miss another one again, very simple solution. Click that subscribe button and you shall be seeing a lot more of me. So this here is a beautiful, and I mean in this sunshine, beautiful chrome blue Ford Focus Active Estate, featuring the 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 125 PS of power, transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The Focus is registered on a 2022 registration, meaning you're going to be taking Ford warranty with you until July 2025. The vehicle itself is very low mileage, it's only done just under 9,000, but I'll get you the exact mileage once we're on the dash in a moment. So let's go position ourselves on the near side front bumper, where we start all of these videos from. The day is getting old, so the shadows are growing longer, but do not fear, this still is a remote central locking key. Clicking the unlock button is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps give you the ultimate visibility to other road users, no matter the lighting condition. For example, now, the brightest of January sunshine, they are still perfectly visible. Disclaimer, they're not flashing in real life, that is just simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But inside those headlights are some beautiful LED headlights, and coming downwards we can see front parking sensors which trail all along that front lip of the bumper. That little dully bit underneath the number plate there is a front-facing radar, responsible for some of the driver assistance pack. And let me tell you, we've got a lot of great spec in that driver assistance pack, and I shall cover it in its entirety inside the vehicle. Moving around now, we can have a look at these first. Beautiful machine cut alloy wheel. So machine cut mean they've got the silver shiny face. Oh look, let's get the camera on it. Silver shiny face with a gloss black just behind. They're 17 inches in diameter, and the tyres fitted are the Continental Eco Contact 6. And again, I've left one ajar so you can see just how much tread we've got remaining. Now moving the camera north quickly, let's have a little look inside the windscreen. That there is a light sensor, so as the sun disappears, your lights will come on automatically. Further north up there is a sensor, or rain sensor, for the rain sensing wipers. The long one at the front there is a traffic speed sign recognition camera, and this can be used in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter. I'm sure I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. And the other side is a light sensor for the auto high beam function. Back down to the body, we've got some beautiful active badging on the front wings there, auto folding, power heated door mirrors. Got the lines on there. I've done keyless entry so many times today, I won't do it again, but that is keyless entry on there, ladies and gents. Key in your pocket, open up the door. Got a beautiful engine stop start button as well. Big fan. Right, so progressing to the rest of the vehicle. Rear privacy glass features, and I really like the two-way colour effect on these Actives. So where we do have the arch protectors in like a matte black finish, and obviously the sills around the windows, the black finish is there, and the black roof rails as well. It really aids with that two-tone colourway on this vehicle. So at this stage of the video, I turn and face the sunshine, and hopefully I'm going to try and eliminate a little bit of that for you with my hand over the lens. Bear with me, like so. So now what we try and do is get nice and tight to the body of this Focus. I'm just going to gently shimmy the camera down the offside, hopefully displaying to all of you sat at home or on your phones how beautiful this bodywork is all the way around this Focus. So at the back here, now we're at the offside rear wheel once again, giving you a good look at that. Again, the corresponding Eco Contact 6 tyre is featured, another silver painted brake caliper, really beautiful. So starting to make our way around the rear of the bumper, we have parking sensors all the way around the rear, and that means we have the Ford Active Park Assist. Again, I'll cover that once we're on the screen. Those parking sensors trail all the way along that bottom lip of the bumper there, and they are complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. Starting to make our way round to the near side of the vehicle, we're going to give it the exact same treatment. Starting off nice and high. Again, I'm going to have to alleviate a bit of this sunshine. Just going to gently rock the camera to and fro. Hopefully we've got a bit more sunshine this side, as you can see. Just how beautiful that is. Now we can go back round to the near side rear wheel, giving you a decent look at that. Now we can follow it all the way down to the near side front wheel, and giving you a good look at that. Wonderful. So that's the exterior I walked around, corner to corner, door to door. Let's have a look inside the boot. Now these Estate Ford Focuses have a massive boot. I really am a fan of these. I might be going from the saloon to an estate just for this reason, actually, because the boot space is massive. When you fold, look at this, this is a bit of tech. All that lever drops the seat into a 60-40 split. So if you do have say you're going skiing, put your skis in there, no problem. The active lifestyle, you see what I did there? Very good. Left hand side of the boot we have a 12-volt socket, perfect for cool boxes, power packs, stuff like that. And then also we have another lever to pull down that seat, and these to put your shopping on, clamp your shopping in. They're no longer going to be floating around the boot. You've got tins of beans rolling everywhere, no longer. Goodies don't stop there, because you can pull this little bit up. Look at this is a great design. Clips in. Once it's in the up position, we have this lovely little sticker here that shows you we have a nice rubber lining down in here as well. So that means you can put your muddy wellies in there and your umbrella and anything wet, and it's going to be nice and easy to clean, and you're not going to make a mess of your interior. It doesn't stop there, guys, doesn't stop there. Let me just fold this out of our way now. We do have this nice little divider bit there, which can go into position in that slot, and you can put things underneath. I left that out so I can lift this upwards and show you the Space Saver spare wheel in all of its glory. And underneath there are all relevant tools and jacks supplied to change the spare wheel on the side of the road. So bear with me whilst I reconstruct the boot very quickly, but I thought it's worth the time showing you that. So there's the divider back in. Now you simply pull the liner back across, and yeah, but big enough for suitcases, some big dogs. Big dogs will go in here, not a problem. Right, so that's inside the back. Let's go and creep round and have a look inside. Oh, I need to unlock it, don't I? That would help. Let's have a look inside the rear now. Serving up the offside rear door. Let's just pop the seat back into its home. And like always, we're going to actually begin on the door cards here. Hardware and plastic features on the door cards itself. Then we have the individual window control on the individual door cards. Spinning the camera around so we can have a look at these beautiful active seats. We have the dark charcoal cloth around the outside, the now famous active pattern on a lighter grey in the middle. For those of you that carry the smaller humans of this world, you will require an ISO fixing seat. So you have one on the left hand rear and another one again on the right hand rear. Down that little cubby hole there is a 12-volt socket, so it'll be very easy to put in an adapter. Then you've got USBs to the rear. But yes, I'm a big fan of this interior. Look how lovely that dark stitching is, and all that dark cloth is, and the blue stitching. Big fan. Right, progressing swiftly on into the front of the vehicle. So opening up the driver's door card, but again here we have a soft touch synthetic leather, and we've got a cloth armrest there leading into all four window controls, electric mirrors, and the folding function, and rear window locking. For the last time, let's spin that camera around to display the driver's and passenger seats. Again, we've got that lovely charcoal, graphite grey, and the active pattern down the lower back and base part of the seat. As you can see, they're in fantastic condition, and we have a rear tilt adjustment, a height adjustment, a front tilt adjustment, and forward and backwards is done on the conventional rail underneath. Okay, now inside this wonderful vehicle, key battery low replaced soon, and that's exactly what should be happening in about 10 minutes time, because I've got a technician waiting to take this vehicle for a used car prep. And the used car prep, they go around, check everything out for you, so when you purchase the vehicle it is good to go, and isn't that reassuring? So you will have a brand new key battery in there. Right, to complement the keyless entry, we have the engine start stop button down to the left hand side. One click of that will gain us power to the vehicle. Wonderful, here we go. So as mentioned beforehand, I need a drop. They'll be putting a drop of fuel in it as well for us, don't worry about that. Okay, let me just check. I think we're going to be able to get away with that, not a problem. So he says, then he's covered by sun. So what we're going to do to begin the interior tour is give you a quick guide around the display. So the RPM gauge is featured at the left hand side, coolant temperature sensor at the bottom with a fuel gauge there as well. Right hand side you can see an analog speedo with miles per hour around the outside and kilometers an hour in the middle. We have a digital driver display in the middle, and we can control that using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So this is effectively a home page, and from there you can expand it into your information page. You can see tyre pressures, oil life, you can see a bit of the driver assistance pack, seat belts, auto stop start, local hazard information, goodies such as that. One flick down you'll get into your trip computer 1. So just an example, this vehicle has done 9,027 miles, and that's been averaging 45.8. Actually, I told a lie. The vehicle has done 9,031.6 miles. But most of that has been averaging 45 mpg, which I believe you can do a lot better if you tried. Down there is now My View, so you can expand My View and you can customise what you'd like to see on the screen, whether it's a digital speedometer, fuel economy, eco coach, or a calm screen. One click down, we're there into your driver assistance, and there you can see your eco coach. This vehicle features the beautiful adaptive cruise control. So when you get that cruise control fired up, you can see your set speed at the bottom, the distance to the vehicle in front with them grey bars, and when you adapt it, this is where you see all the settings. So talking of adaptive cruise control, that worked very well, didn't it? Hand back over. This is the controls for the adaptive cruise control. So top left you have the distance to the vehicle in front, top right is the standby button, cancel and resume are found in the middle with set speed plus and minus, and your speed limiter bottom right. In addition, on that cluster we have a volume minus, a volume plus, and a mute button. To the right hand side, this is what I was controlling the screen with a minute ago. We have a return, an OK up and down, a menu button, voice command, pick up to climb, previous and next song function. Progressing the video into the central part of the vehicle. So let's start talking by cup holders. Everybody drinks liquids, and that is no exception in a motor vehicle. On long journeys you need a drink, and you need somewhere to put that, i.e. adjustable cup holders. Whether you have a big bottle, little bottle, 1 can, 2 can, 3 can, McDonald's cups, clamp them in position, they're no longer going to be going flying when you go round a roundabout, because we do have roundabouts in the UK. You will go round a corner. That is a fantastic idea, and look, when you're done with it, goodbye. Big fan. Electronic handbrake, foot on the brake, push down to cancel, pull up to apply, although when the handbrake is on and you put the gear into the relevant drive position and set off, it will automatically cancel. That there is a button to turn off the automated. No, sorry, my apologies. That is the auto hold button. Automated stop start is found there. You can see my confusion. Got too many A's. Auto stop start on off is there. Being an active, we have 5 selectable drive modes, and that is done via that button there. So if we just take your attention back up to the screen very quickly, let me just try and, there we go. So we have a normal drive mode, an eco drive mode, we have a sport, slippery, and trail is the last one. So depending on your driving situation, you can put it into the relevant drive gear. Anyway, back down to buttons. This one here will turn off the parking sensors. This one here is for active park assist. I shall come back to that in a minute. Controls for the 6-speed manual gearbox. I love 4 boxes. They are so lovely to drive. The EcoBoost engine features a nice large turbocharger and direct fuel injection, and what that means in English is you get a really low power band, meaning when you've got an accelerator you feel the power nice and early. The opposite to that would be a naturally aspirated engine where you've got to rev it up, but these EcoBoosts feel really nippy, and they're complemented with this beautiful 6-speed gearbox. Big fan. If you enjoy driving, these focuses are great driving cars. So if I can lower the camera now into this little cubby hole here, left hand side, a perfect place to reside your phone. Left hand we have a USB-C charging port, and that will deliver 5 amps of charging, and the one below it is USB-A, delivers about 2.1 amps, so a bit slower. But that will be a great media port, that'd be a great USB port even, to connect your phone via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. 12-volt socket is there again, so we have 3 12-volt sockets on this vehicle and 2 USBs. Upwards here, these are the controls for the dual heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures, keeping your passenger nice and warm whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. At the bottom we have the button there for the electronically heated windscreen, and we have fan speed, we have different demist to the left hand side, different flows of vents are found in the middle, recirculation and air conditioning to the right. Nice and simple, and it's nice to have some physical buttons. Back up to this beautiful sync module. I'm going to try my very best to position the camera somewhere that you're going to be able to see something, i.e. directly behind the sun. My genius has no bounds. Call me Steven Spielberg. Right, so let's go back to home page. This is the home page. So you get a little bit of the navigation, radio top right, and your phone connectivity bottom right. In audio, bottom left, you have various sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. Next we can go to phone. This is where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth connectivity, and yes, you can play audio and obviously receive phone calls through there as well. We have a fantastic forward navigation. Accept the license to make sure you're not doing anything unlawful whilst you're driving, and click the search box. The keyboard will load, and if you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to have a little look at this Focus, you shall need Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box, and as a man with slightly chubby fingers, this screen is still perfectly usable. I mean, some screens are a bit This is a fantastic one to use. As you can see, it's very responsive, very easy to use, and very well laid out. So now let's just pop the vehicle into reverse, because then that will wake up the high definition reversing camera. And at the top right of your screen you can see the proximity sensors for the front and rear parking sensors. That will give you an intermittent beep that will increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Popping the vehicle back into neutral, and that will go back to square one. Now we had some other little goodies to talk about. The park assist. This vehicle will quite literally park itself for you, and that includes a parallel park in, a perpendicular park in, or bay park if you like, and a parallel park out. So if you do struggle with your parking, can I recommend buying a vehicle that will park itself for you? Technology, isn't it wonderful? So simply follow the instructions on the screen, use the indicators to dictate which side of the road you wish to park on, and it will use the front and rear parking sensors to build up an image, and once it thinks it can get you in there, just follow the instructions on the screen. It is mightily impressive. Right, so now we can go across to settings, and I said I'll show you the driver assistance pack in its entirety. So that includes the adaptive cruise control. We have the speed limiter, which you can set to intelligent. We have the lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear view camera, wrong way alert, driver alert, hill start assist, and traction control. I mentioned sensors earlier, so if you go into vehicle settings now, and we have loads of different vehicle settings. That includes things such as global open and global close on the windows. We've got the automated rain sensing wipers. We have auto headlights in the light setting there. Come down, we've got the locks and auto fold mirrors as well. So loads and loads of great technology and vehicle settings. So I mentioned earlier, this screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. We haven't got the Android Auto tab open yet, but once you connect your phone it shall. And it's a fantastic system because it will mirror your smartphone onto this screen here. That means you can use a range of your applications that are compatible on your screen, such as music, your podcasts, audiobooks, text messages, phone, and navigation. So we have a fantastic navigation on board already, but I won't be offended if you choose to use Waze or Apple Maps or Google Maps. Everyone has their own preferences. My favourite feature of the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto is the voice command button. Click the voice command button on the right hand side of the steering wheel, and that will wake up your voice assistant. So in my case on an iPhone it is Siri. You can ask Siri, how badly did England do in the cricket this morning? Or what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Anything you like. You can even command it to do things. Set the navigation, play Kylie Minogue, anything you like, but it's all hands free. So you can do things on your phone without clicking a button. Well, no, you click the voice command button, but you use your voice. You get where I'm going with this conversation. Anyway, that is about it for me today. We're about 20 minutes, so that will do us nicely. Hopefully I've showed you around this beautiful Focus, but if you did want to come and see it, give us a call, 01376 550 999. Like the video, any nice comments, leave them in the section below. Hit the subscribe button, and I shall be seeing a lot more of you very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye bye for now.